Hi, all are welcome to Gopan's ELTS free English language teaching online 6th episode. Those who have books may please turn to page 147. In the last episode, we discussed the verbs is, am, and are. I told you from the 5th episode onwards, subjects are permanent. They do not change. They are always personal pronouns. Only the verbs change. And in the 5th episode, the verbs were is, am, and are. Today we are going to consider the past forms of these verbs, that is, was and were. And regarding agreement, I was, I takes was, we, you, they take were, he, she, it take was. And the negative short forms are was plus not is equal to wasn't, and were plus not is equal to weren't. And unlike the former lesson, this is a past tense, past simple. In past and future, we have to use certain clue words denoting these tenses. In present tense, such a clue word is not necessary because everyone knows I am a teacher means I am a teacher now. But I was a teacher. Nobody can make it clear when was I a teacher. I was a teacher. I was a teacher in 2000. So mentioning the time is very essential in the case of past and future tenses. So here in past simple, the clue words you can use are mainly yesterday, then last day, last week, last month, last year, etc. Any past year in 1947, etc. Then ago also you can use. Then below it you can see a box. In that box subject words are given numbers. You number 1, I number 2, plural you number 3, we number 4, he 5, she 6, it 7, and they 8. 3 questions are made and answers are given just below the box using subject number 1, that is singular you. Were you in Delhi last month? No, I wasn't in Delhi last month. Weren't you in Kerala? Yes, I was in Kerala. Where were you then? Where were you then? Then means last month, to avoid repetition. I was in Kerala then. In this way, you can ask 3 questions and receive three answers with each of the 8 subject words. Total 8 into 3, 24 questions, and there are 24 answers. And before that, let me tell you, there are so many exercises after this, small exercises which will help you to reach the final exercise. So those who have the books with you may please go through these small exercises if you and try to answer them. And if you have any doubt, you may go to the third part of the book, that is answer keys. So you can find the right answers there. Now let me continue with the last 2 exercises. The last but one exercise is the beginnings of all the questions and answers are given. You have to fill up the last word, that's all. After filling up the lines, after filling up all the 48 lines, you have to write it, filling up and writing it in the notebooks. And finally, you have to keep the beginnings of all these questions and answers by heart. It will help you to answer questions and to ask questions. And the last exercise is to write a paragraph. In all these 24 lessons, the last exercise is to write a paragraph. It's intended to write sentences without grammatical mistakes. It's meant for writing, and these questions and answers are meant for speaking. That's why I have given the book the name Pre-ELTS Training in Speaking and Writing. You will become experts in speaking, experts in writing, without grammatical mistakes. That is the technique. Now let me, before winding up this lesson, I am going to tell you the beginnings of all these questions and answers. Number 1 is you, number 2 I, number 3 plural you, number 4 we, 5 he, 6 she, 7 it, and they. Remember this order. Were you? No, I wasn't. Weren't you? Yes, I was. What were you? I was. Was I? No, you weren't. Wasn't I? Yes, you were. What was I? You were. Were you? No, we weren't. Weren't you? Yes, we were. What were you? We were. Were we? No, you weren't. Weren't we? Yes, you were. What were we? You were. Only in third person, so you have to, in the first question alone, you have to use the name of a man just to introduce the person. Otherwise, simply beginning with was he, the answerer cannot understand who he is. So, in the first lesson, in the first line, you have to use the name only in the first line. Total 6 lines are there, only in the first line. Was Babu? No, he wasn't. Wasn't he? Yes, he was. What was he? He was. Was Sini? No, she wasn't. Wasn't she? Yes, she was. What was she? She was. Was Pala? No, it wasn't. Wasn't it? Yes, it was. What was it? It was. Were boys? No, they weren't. Weren't they? Yes, they were. What were they? They were. So that's enough. Today's class is going to be wound up. Hope to meet again in the next episode, 7th episode, with the future forms of these verbs. Thank you for watching.